Welcome to the Purple Milk Podcast, episode 3. Today we got my boy Juan, straight from Colombia. Let's get into it.
Purple Milk Podcast, it's the Purple Milk Podcast. Purple Milk Podcast, it's the Purple Milk Podcast.
Juan, nice to see you, man. Thanks for coming on the Purple Milk Podcast.
Hey, sure, man. Anytime. I like to see you again this morning too. I like to share with you. You know how is it?
Yes, sir. I had Juan over here at my church today, Kensington Church, Troy campus. I'm glad that he's coming through with his family and his son Christopher, man. Your son's so nice.
Yeah, thanks, man. He loved the church. He loved the guitar. He loved the drums. He loved all that stuff.
I actually got something for him right there. You see that headband?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Show the camera. My mom actually had that. She's like, you should give this to your friend that has his son.
Oh, really? Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
cool.
it.
Something little, you know what I
You
mean?
will like it. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from in Colombia? When did you come here?
All right. So, like you said before, I'm from Colombian. I have been living in Michigan for about 5 years.
Okay.
Last year, I was living on Puerto Rico and came back on March. That's when I first started on science.
Okay.
And why Michigan? Because I love the weather. I love the cold weather.
Did you come to Michigan before you moved, or what? How'd you figure out Michigan?
Just because the weather. And
Okay.
my wife, she wants to start speaking English, so that's why we chose Michigan, not Florida, because Florida is like another
Spanish speaking, yeah.
Spanish, yeah. So not Florida, no California, even Georgia. There's a lot of people speaking Spanish, so that's why we choose Michigan.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you choose Michigan. What city are you from in Colombia?
It's an island.
What is it?
Actually,
Oh,
yeah.
island?
It's an island. It's called San Andres.
Oh, San Andreas. We all know about that. They have the GTA San Andreas.
Yeah, the San Andreas, but yeah, it's close. So it's the most beautiful sea. The beach, it's mountains. It's amazing. So you
Wow.
won't believe it. It's the best sea in my country.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I definitely want to travel out there one day, when I have the opportunity.
Yeah.
Colombia, man, I heard it's very beautiful there. For the next segment, we have childhood stories.
Childhood stories. Childhood stories.
Okay, Juan, tell me a childhood story.
All right. So when I was a child, I was very shy. I'm still being shy, but not like I did it before. So I studied. My school was my room when my classmates. We were 27.
You had 27 kids in there?
Yeah, in that room, 25 of those were girls,
What?
2 boys.
Wow.
Man, and all the women were chasing us all the time, and we're running across the school, running from her, like, no, I don't want anything with you. So now I'm like, wow, what I did before, man. So yeah, there's in that island, there's like 75, maybe 80% of the people are women's, the rest are men. So that's why.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yes, it is.
Yeah, that's not how it is over here in these schools. I mean, wow, 25 of the 27 were
Yeah.
girls. That's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, one day I will show you a picture. I got a picture with all my classmates. Yeah.
Okay.
I was the only man because my partner, he was sick that day, but I got the picture with just me and all
Just
the girls.
you and all the girls.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
That's
Um, what did you guys do out there when you were a kid? What was your favorite thing to do, in your free
So,
time?
Yeah, so we're living on an island, so most of the time I was on the beach, swimming, practicing like jet ski. I don't know how you call that with the windsurf.
Oh,
all
yeah,
that-
yeah.
all that stuff. All the the beach sports. Yeah, we do all that stuff over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You did like diving, like
Like
looking in the
diving, yeah,
water.
sure.
That's gotta be sweet, man. I always wanted to go like
I
snorkeling.
used to go deep, like I don't know in feet, but it's like 20 meters. Maybe it's like 50 feet
Okay.
under
Dang.
the way without tanks, without anything,
Just
without
holding your breath?
snorkel. Yeah, just yeah.
Wow.
I used to do that. I can't do that before.
Did you ever go hunting for like lobsters down there or anything like this?
Yeah, I did it. So it's yeah,
That's
man, you have
good.
to try that.
Man, I wonder how the food was out there. The seafood must have been amazing.
Everything is fresh because we got the fishermen. Everybody's all the days bringing shrimps, fish, all that stuff. So everything is fresh, cheap because you can with 100 you can eat all week really good food. So
Right.
yeah,
Dang, man, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I never got to like do surfing or anything, but like for me in my childhood, I was skateboarder. So I would
Skateboard.
always be skateboarding. I was actually sponsored when I was 13 years old.
wow.
Yeah, I was sponsored by this skate park called Landslide, and then I had another sponsor, Instinct Not Trend. And so he would give me free skateboards
Yep.
and stuff, and yeah, that was just my whole life. Like my mom, she would drop me off at the skate park for 10 hours every Saturday.
For 10 hours, wow.
Yeah, she would just be able to go and do, everything that she needed to do, and that's all I needed was my skateboard and
Yeah,
to be at the skate park, man.
nice. I like that.
Yes, sir. For our next segment, we are gonna bring it to the news.
It's the news. Red, 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 all about it. It's the news. It's the news. Red, 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 all about it. It's the news.
I think what we should talk about is Trump and Zelensky. Did you see this argument that they had, man?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw he was complaining about how he was dressed all the time. So yeah, I saw that. It's very tough. Trump was talking about the world third world,
Yeah.
and Zelensky was talking about. I mean, come on, his gas, his minerals, all that stuff. So yeah, I saw
Yeah.
the news about that.
You seen them get in the argument? Did you see the clip of them getting in the argument?
No, I didn't.
Oh man, Trump was over here. He was talking to Zelensky. He's like, man, you don't have the cards, man. And Zelensky's like, I'm not playing a card game, man. This isn't a card game. Trump, he's a smart guy, man.
Yeah.
And Zelensky, they're just taking all the money. And I heard that 100 billion of that money didn't even make it. Like out of the 170 billion,
Yep.
100 of it didn't even make it to Ukraine. Like
No,
it just.
yeah.
They're taking all of it, man. This is like, it's crazy, man. I can't believe that we send all this money over there and they're literally stealing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they're afraid from Russia too, so they don't know what to do now.
I know.
Because of Russia, China, and United States, of course.
But Trump's over there. He's talking to both of them, Putin and Zelensky.
Yeah.
So he's trying to make a deal for America, to get some of those minerals. He's a smart guy. He's like, man, look, we're going to give you all this. You got to give us something.
Yeah, he's really smart. Yeah, but I mean, Ukraine, they don't know what they're doing now, so they don't know what size to go. So
Yeah.
it's. I mean, I understand it's not an easy decision. It's all the whole country, but you have to choose. I think the right shoot is right here in America, but let's see
Yeah,
what
no.
happens.
It's sad what's going on over there, man. And it's been going on for like 4 years now.
4 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So, like, right when, the whole time you've been here, they've been in war.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Well, hopefully, everything works out. Hopefully they can make a deal. God bless all the countries, man. And I feel sorry for the people. I just pray for comfort for everybody that lost somebody out there.
Yeah. Amen.
Amen. All right. And now for our next segment, we have Let's Try a Mexican Drink.
It's time for a Mexican drink. Shout out to all of the Mexican of the world.
I on a road cup, Tylex na Portland and a show and do a broad cup. Touches and cowabun by us thing had 3 years. Missy had it's under
Okay, boom. For our Mexican drink of the day, we got the Yarrito Tamrid. This one is so good, man. I actually had this one before, so let's crack it open and give it a taste. We're going to pour it up in our DOGSIPS drink cup. Shout out to DOGSIPS Drink. We are sponsored by them, built on Solana. Check them out. Here you go, buddy.
All right, thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Okay, man, I think you're really going to like this one. Let's try it for the people. Let's give it a little taste.
Yeah.
Very good.
Now you know Spanish word. Tamarind. It's in English. Tamarindo. It's
Tamarindo.
Yeah.
The lady was telling me that that's a root.
Yeah.
That's a root.
It is.
Nice. Do you guys cook with it, or have you ever cooked with it, or do you know about it?
Yeah, we do like sugar cookies.
Oh, okay. It's
some
for
kind of-
sweets.
Yeah, it's for sweets. Yeah.
Nice, nice. All right, so what we got to do is we got to rate this 1 out of 100. 100 being the best. And this is high on me. This is a high score for me because this is my go-to at the Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
I'm going to have to give this, I swear, I'm going to give this a 96, man.
96.
It's basically perfect for me.
It's really good. Okay, yeah, let me try it. I mean, it's really good. But you got to be honest, it's like a 90 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, you have to try Colombian ones.
Yeah.
There's a few better. Yeah, I mean, I think they are better than this one.
I never had any other yarrito. This is the
Just
only
the-
one.
Just this one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
there's like a mango one.
Uh-huh.
That one is good.
That one's good.
Pineapple too. I tried that one before. It's really good.
Okay.
But I prefer this one. The tamarind I never tried before.
Yeah,
It's the
no.
first time. I prefer this ones. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a Colombian one. It's an apple juice. It's not juice, but it's an apple
Like
drink.
soda?
Yeah, it's a soda.
What's this one called?
It's postobon.
What is it?
Postobon.
Postal one?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we'll have to get one of those. Maybe
we
you
have
can
to.
show me where to buy it, and I'll
Yeah.
bring it onto the podcast.
I will get you one.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds good. So you're going to hit it with a 90. I'm going to go 96 on the tamarindo yarrito. Okay, and that brings us to our next segment, the bag check.
It's the cryptocurrency bag check. Check. It's the cryptocurrency bag check. Check.
Okay, boom, Juan. I don't know. Do you know anything about cryptocurrency?
I don't know anything at all. To
No?
be honest, yeah. You have to show me how that works, man. I know
Yeah.
you know a lot of that.
Yeah, no, cryptocurrency, I'm super into it. That's where the money's at, man. So, people that invest in the stock market,
Yeah.
they're happy if they make 10% in 1 year. With cryptocurrency, we see 10% in 1 hour. You know what I mean? It's like I see 40% in 1 day, 100% in 1 day. Like, I've made $25,000 in 1 hour before on crypto, just
Wow. Yeah.
going crazy. That was with XRP. But for today's bag check, I definitely got to mention this. This is huge, man. Hedera makes a partnership with Swift payment system. So Hedera HBAR is a cryptocurrency. It's pretty new. Came out last bull run, so about 4 years ago. And they just made a partnership with Swift payment system. So Swift payment system is like the biggest money transfer system in the whole world.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're sending a cross-border payment, it's most likely going through the Swift payment system.
Okay.
And they process, guess how much they process every day, man? You're going to be crazy with this.
100 millions?
No, $5 trillion every single day goes through the
Trillions.
Swift payment system.
Wow.
Okay.
My day.
Yeah, every single day. And now Hedera has partnered with them to be the one that moves the money. Okay, so right now the Swift payment system, it's old, it's slow, and it costs a lot of money. If you want to send a transaction, like say from here to Colombia,
Yep.
it's going to cost you about 7% of whatever your transaction is. And then the money won't even arrive in Colombia for 4 days. That's how slow it is. You know, the message will get sent from the bank here to the bank there saying, hey, we're sending this money over here.
Yeah.
But the money doesn't actually arrive into the account for 4 days.
Okay.
So with the cryptocurrency, it's instant transaction. There's it's the new system. It's called ISO 20022. This is a new messaging standard between banks
Okay.
so that the money and the message moves at the same time. So when they say, hey, we're sending this money over here, boom, it's there. You know what I mean?
This is really good because if you have like an emergency,
Yeah.
yeah, you can. Wow.
Yeah, you could do it yourself too now. You could just you could send them H-bar to whoever if they have a wallet, you know, just make a wallet. And so with this new technology as well, it brings the cost way down. Instead of 7%, you know, and say if you're moving $1 million and 7% of $1 million, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, what is this, like $70,000 or something? So boom. This is going to bring it down from dollars and days to cents and seconds.
2 cents.
Yeah, so it's going to cost, you know, 50 cents to send it instead of $70,000, you know. This is really going to be revolutionary.
They are smart because they already know we are going to start using that app, so
Yeah.
they will get more money.
Oh yeah, no, this is the future. So, you know, if you can get in right now, that's why I have it over here too. If you can see this logo right here,
Yeah, I see it.
it's right there.
It's the bottom one.
H-bar, Hedera Hashgraph. So I'm just over here, you know, trying to teach people. I've been telling everybody at work, you know, for years now, you need to be getting into crypto. This is where the money's going to be made.
Yeah, that's the future.
Yep. And just like, you know, when the dot-com bubble, when the internet first came out, people that were first to adopt that technology became very rich. And so the best way to create wealth is by investing in new technologies before everyone else understands it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So that's going to do it for today's bag check. Make sure you get a bag of H-bar. And now for our next segment, let's try a Mexican snack.
Let's try a Mexican snack. Is that Mexican snack whack? Let's try a Mexican snack. Is that Mexican snack whack?
Okay, purple sippers, for today's Mexican snack, we got Mandiisa Juicy Chew. I think this is the pineapple one. It's looking a little crazy, but I'm down to try it. You can see that there's some pineapple chunks in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's crack it open. Let's give it a taste. See what the Mandiisa. Whoa, oh, it's juicy, bro. Wow. Okay, it wasn't lying when it said juicy chew, man. There was some juice on the top. That's okay if it got a little bit over, it's okay. How are we supposed to eat it?
So let's figure it out. I like it.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm tasting plastic, man. Hold on. A little bit of plastic taste. Okay. We did it. The Juicy Chew Pineapple Mandiisa. We got to rate this 1 through 100. I got pineapple juicia all over me.
I got a little bit on my hand.
I'll get us some napkins after this though. But we gotta rate this 1 through 100. Juan, what are we thinking?
I'm thinking in 95. I got to be honest, it's good. It's really good. Yeah.
And it looks like it's got real chunks of pineapple in there. So I mean that's a plus.
Yeah, that's a plus. And it's really juicy, like we saw.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me it's on 95.
95. Okay. I'm gonna have to go with the 88 on this. Very messy. They weren't lying. It's just for me, I'd say I'm not really too much into like the Jello. So, but I wanted to try it. It looked interesting. So yeah, that's it for today's Mexican snack. For our next segment, we got random facts.
Random facts, facts that are random. Random facts, facts that are random. Random facts, facts that are random.
Okay, for today's random facts, we got some facts about the human body. Let's see. The fastest growing hair is the beard. Did you know this? Your beard grows the fastest out of all the hair.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. The smallest bone, the stapes, located in the ear, is the smallest bone. I didn't know we had a bone in our ear. I thought it was all cartilage, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a real tiny bone. Yeah,
Really?
About that, yeah.
You knew about that? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Okay, let's talk about the heart rate. The human heart beats an average of 100,000 times a day.
100 times a day.
100,000.
100,000.
Yeah, man. Your heart is just going crazy. Let's see. Chins. Did you know that humans are the only animals with chins?
Oh, really?
Yeah. It says
What about the monkeys?
this is a result of unique shape of our lower jaw. Yeah, does a monkey not have one? I guess it does, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah.
I don't know. This is what the AI over here on Google is telling us. So, all right, let's see. The strongest bone in your body is the femur
Yeah.
or the thigh bone. Okay, that kind of makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and on your legs, yeah. Have to support all your weight.
Yeah, yeah. And you don't really see too many people breaking that bone.
No.
You know what I mean? Let's see. All right, take a guess. What is the largest muscle in your body?
Muscle.
Yeah. You're gonna laugh at this one if you don't guess it right.
The largest one. The thong?
The what?
The thong?
No.
I don't know.
It's the gluteus maximus, your butt muscle. You know what I mean? Those girls, man, they got the big butt muscles on them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I could see it now. The Colombians too. Colombian
Yeah.
girls, they got the biggest biggest
American
muscles.
women. Yeah, you know that, yeah.
That's funny. Simultaneous action. So that means doing two things at once. Did you know that it's impossible to breathe and swallow at the same time?
Yeah, that's possible.
And that's funny. Okay, and then intestinal length. How long do you think your intestine is? You know, intestine
Yeah.
where in your stomach?
How long?
Yeah, if you took it out, how long do you think
I
your
mean, you say
intestine
them
would?
feet or
Yeah, feet.
meters? Feet. 260 feet.
Oh, whoa! Not 260. That's a little too much, but it's 23 feet long.
23 feet long. Okay.
Yeah, man, that's pretty long, man. All right, and let's see. What is this? A random fact. This ain't about the human body. It says Alaska is the only U.S. state whose name can be typed using only one row of keys on a keyboard.
Oh,
So I guess
that's
every
right.
single letter
Oh,
is on that
oh.
one right here, on
Yeah.
this row.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Well, that's going to do it for today's Random Facts. Hope you guys learned something. For our next segment, we are going to ask AI a question.
Ask AI a question. Let's question question things artificially.
Okay, and for our Ask AI a question, we use Chat GPT. Now, Juan, give me a question that I can ask this AI.
Is there any possible to a third world war?
Okay, is it possible for a third world war?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. All right. It's possible, but not inevitable. The risk of a third world war depends on multiple factors: geopolitical tensions, military conflicts, economic struggles, technological achievements in warfare, and diplomatic efforts. Current global conflicts, rising nationalism, competition for resources, and advancement in artificial technology, artificial intelligence, and cyber warfare all contribute to instability. Now, you know, we're having an explosion in AI.
Yeah.
That's who we're asking this question. And it does say in the Bible, too, in the end times, there will be an explosion of knowledge.
Wow.
So I think that we're set up for the end times right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's never been an explosion in knowledge like this. So I can definitely see this taking place. It says, however, deterrence mechanisms like nuclear weapons, international alliances like NATO and the UN, and economic interdependence make full-scale global war less likely. So, yeah, they're just saying, you know, how we got NATO over here. You know, they always put sanctions, or they tell, hey, if you do this, you know, we're all going to gang up on you. You know, they have all these different alliances. But I don't know, man. I think we're getting close to the Third World War. How about you?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, all the presidents, everybody's trying to protect their countries, so we understand that, but they're being like selfish with the people.
Yeah.
You say that, so yeah, it's getting tough.
Yeah,
Day after day,
definitely.
it's getting tough. So
Have you been hearing about those drones that were in New Jersey? Like, people are just seeing these drones all over the sky, like every night.
no, I didn't.
No, you didn't? Okay, well, they're saying that this is a new technology. It's like anti-gravity technology, literally. And they're saying that China might be the ones that are like doing this, and they're literally coming out of the ocean every night, thousands, hundreds of them at a time, and they're flying over New Jersey, all this stuff. So that I think is another advancement in the technology where this could, you know, start the war and stuff, because they're literally flying over military bases, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna ask ChatGPT one question myself. Let's see. Does Ruth love Joe? I asked it, does Ruth love Joe? This is the new woman in my life. Let's see. It said, could you give me more context? Are Ruth and Joe characters from a book, a historical couple, or people you know? People I know. Let's see. It says, that's a tricky one. Love is complex, and it depends on what you mean by love. Does Ruth show signs of caring deeply for Joe? Does she prioritize his happiness, support him, and enjoy being around him? If you are unsure, the best way to know is through observation, or if appropriate, asking Ruth directly.
So how you feel after your first meeting?
Oh,
How
man.
was it?
It was so good. So if you guys didn't know, what you don't know, I met Ruth after church today. She's one of the singers at my church, and she was up there playing the guitar, looking so beautiful. And I just really, I've had a crush on her for the longest time, you know. And I was talking to her today. I got her phone number. I had the biggest smile on my face the whole time. She had a big smile on hers. when I first was talking to her, I was like, yeah, I wrote my number on this piece of paper. I was going to give it to you so I didn't like embarrass you in front of everybody. And she's like, no, I'll give you my number right now. And so I gave her my phone. She put it in there.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about music, because she loves music.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was telling her how I'm writing a gospel album right now. And I'm 10 songs in. So you remember
10
that
songs, yeah.
I showed you the one song, right?
Yep.
That was like a week or two ago. And I generated one more because I'm actually writing the lyrics, and then I'm using AI to generate the music. Because I used to make rap music. I used to record for 16 years, by myself in this room. Not this room, but...
Yep.
And so I had to get away from all that because the rap music is, that's a whole lifestyle that I had to leave alone because God was showing me it's not the right message.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was just showing her. I showed her the one song that I showed you, and she's like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I can't believe AI is doing that. And I showed her the app and stuff. But, man, I'm so happy to finally meet a Christian woman,
Yeah.
the one that I want to, you know what I mean? Like,
I got you.
yeah, so I'm really happy about it. Ruth, if you're checking this out, shout out to you. Okay, guys, and for our last segment, we got the movie review.
That movie was good, that movie was bad. Do you know the movie review man?
Okay, Juan, for the movie review segment, we're going to need some movies that are special to you, man.
Movies special for me. It depends. Depends the mood. Depends. I don't know because I'm thriller movie.
You what? Thrillers?
Yeah, I
Okay.
like thrillers. So like, what's the name?
Now, it doesn't have to be an American movie. It can be any movie.
Well, I mean, all the movies I like are American movies.
Okay.
Like Transformers. I love those
Transformers.
ones. Yeah, I like X-Men's.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like those one. Also because of my son, I have a 3-year-old son. I like
Yeah.
the Ice Age.
Ice Age?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
those ones. Madagascar.
Okay.
Those ones are like. But now I'm
Madagascar.
watching Sonic because of my son. He loves Sonic.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You seen the new Sonic out?
No,
No?
not yet. Well, we want to.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
That's very nice.
there's a lot of I don't know.
So you're into like the Marvel comic book characters ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite one is Iron Man. That's
Iron Man?
Iron Man. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that one. I saw all the movies like maybe 3 times each one. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
Did you watch this type of stuff growing up too?
yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nice,
good.
nice.
It's good.
Did you ever play like the X-Men game or anything like this?
I did it on Nintendo, no on Xbox.
Yeah,
no.
back in the day I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
those-
fun game. I
yeah,
remember playing
the old
it.
ones. Yeah, I always was playing all days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, okay. So he's into the thriller movies. For me, let me see. I like action movies. Oh,
Action.
guess what I've been watching? I just started it last night. It's called Sicario.
Okay.
It's on Netflix, and so basically there's like this police, the FBI in Texas, I think.
Okay.
And so they bust into this house. They back a giant truck into it and right through the front of the house, and they jump out of there, and there's some people in there. I'm telling everybody to get down. They go into the one room, and there's a guy in there waiting with a shotgun. He tries to shoot the girl, and she ducks and shoots him, but it makes a hole in the wall.
Wow.
And then so when they see the hole in the wall, one of the guys come in there, and he sees something behind that hole, and he starts ripping it apart, and it's dead bodies. And that whole house,
The whole house.
was redone. You could see that they were painting and stuff.
Yeah.
And so they start ripping down all the walls, and the whole house is lined with dead bodies standing up the whole way.
What
Okay.
about the smell? Anything at all?
Yeah, well, when they ripped it down, they started smelling it, and everybody started throwing up. You know what I mean? And the bodies like had plastic bags over their heads and stuff. So basically, they find this house, and they go out into the backyard, and there's like a shed there, and they see like there's a lock on the ground. So they call over a guy with the bolt cutters, and I guess when he goes to cut it, boom, a bomb blows up right there. And so that girl later on in the day, she's like real mad, you know what I mean? Because she lost 2 of her people that work for her. And so she gets called into this conference room, and there's some guys in there she don't know. And they're like, listen, we want you to join this task force, but you got to volunteer. Do you wanna have a shot at those guys that were responsible for today? And she's like, yeah, I do, if I can, if we can get those guys. Yeah, wow. And so he's like, all right, man. And he was telling him about these people that run, the cartel. And so he's like, yeah, all right, you come tomorrow. And so she gets on a plane and goes, and they say, yeah, we're going to go to, I don't know what it was, like another city in Texas. They're like, we're going to fly there. But really, they fly down, and then they go into Mexico, and they get one of the cartel leaders that was already locked up. You know what I mean? And they take him back into America. And so then there was a big gunfight out with the cartel while they're getting it back into America. And that's basically where I stopped. But that's a good one, man. You should check that one out.
On Netflix?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Sicario. So, I mean, that's what I'm into. I'm into a lot of 90s movies. I like my favorite years, 98, 99, 97. Okay. This is my favorite.
Like the love one, I like Titanic.
Yeah, Titanic. Yeah. Love that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, I remember I went to the movie theater to see that when they came out.
You did?
Yeah, with my cousin and my uncle.
I went with my sisters. They were crying all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, yeah. What's a good movie.
Yeah. Nah, that one gets to me, man. Rose. But now for me, it's Ruth. Yeah. Ruth. Nah, man.
Oh, Jack.
Well, yeah, man, that's going to do it for today's episode on the Purple Milk Podcast. Juan, I really appreciate you coming back, man. You're a great guy, man.
Anytime,
I'm happy to work with you, man, and I'm happy that you found a church at my church, man. So God bless you and your family. And shout out to Christopher. I hope he likes his little headband here.
Sure, I know he will like it.
All right. Well, guys, we will catch you back on the next episode of the Purple Milk Podcast.
Purple Milk Podcast. It's the Purple Milk Podcast. Purple Milk Podcast. It's the Purple Milk Podcast.